That tornado that ripped through parts of southern Indiana yesterday caused severe damage and even loss of life. Two Purdue graduate students were closer to the tornado than most would ever dare to be. They weren't down there by accident, but by choice. These two students are storm chasers. News Channel 18's Elizabeth Rentschler has tonight's top story.
Lafayette storm chasers Mally Toth and Eric Robinson say a tornado sounds similar to a train. But on Friday, March 2nd, they say the worst sound of all was no sound at all.
Wow.
Yeah. I'd say the worst part, sound-wise, was just the lack of the sirens in our area.
It was a bit eerie to kind of just be staring at it with no noise whatsoever.
Yeah.
And
Toth and Robinson say the sirens either weren't audible from where they were located or didn't go off at all as the tornado ripped through parts of southern Indiana on Friday, causing severe damage and loss of life. Toth and Robinson are both graduate students in the Severe Weather Research Group at Purdue. They say most of their learning comes from in-the-field experiences. On Friday, they certainly completed their assignment, as Toth and Robinson were there when the deadly funnel cloud began to form.
It's definitely on the ground now. It looks like it's pretty decent size.
and we found a spot that was decent for sitting in, and we were sitting there, and that's when we first noticed rotation in the clouds, development of the funnel cloud, and we kind of looked at each other and had a few minutes of, should we move now, or is this a good place?
Turns out it wasn't such a good place. Toth and Robinson decided to move their car, only to come back to see downed power lines and torn up asphalt replacing where their car would have been. Something that might scare even the bravest person, but that's what Toth and Robinson live for. While they admit they still get nervous before each chase, they say it's worth it to not only see the storms with their own eyes, but also help in any way they can.
Obviously, there's some aspect of just awe in seeing what nature can produce, and then with the hope that if you're there and there needs to be some sort of assistance, you'll be able to provide that to people and kind of help out kind of in the aftermath.
Elizabeth Rentschler, News Channel 18.